VPR radio. I don't know what y'all listening to, but where we at? Yes.
It's your boy Shampoo. Welcome to VPR radio. What else you gonna tune into? My man DJ Fmi is on the and of course the number one host in the building, Qianathegoddess. Where else you gonna go? But right here.
It was Kanye West's studio. I don't know if y'all heard of Legendary Trackster. He's tied with Twist and all them, so we were tracking at this studio for a session, and the engineer at the time, which I didn't know, he ended up becoming the Grammy president chapter for Chicago, but that's where we first met.
Doing the radio gigs, I'm teaching that at my alma mater this semester. I'm teaching a course called Introduction to Blackness in the Media, and let me just say, this year alone has helped that curriculum for my class in terms of preparing for what I'm teaching a lot more, because we had George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, the aftermath of the election. It has all been in one fell swoop condensed into this class itself, because look no further than what has happened in this year alone as to why this course was important to teach.
Do you have any visual that you want anyone to check out?
Yes, Timing is my latest visual actually of the project. That's on BT. That's been on BT Jam lately. Yes. So.
And we exchanged numbers, and then he called me like, yo, I'm working with Snoop Dogg. I told him about you. Sometimes you gotta
just like that.
And the moral of the story, he figured it out.
And nurture your relationships.
Exactly.
Shout out to HB. He produced like 6 tracks on the album. All his beats are so dope. So everything he sent me, I was like, yep, using that. So, and he did the Join Me record also.
Yeah. You know, I'm always trying to be positive for our people, man. I'm for, listen to me, I'm for anybody of color.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. People of color, period. We're all in this struggle together.
We are.
You know what I mean?
Play button on this song, and that song happened to be, the track happened to be the basis of In Times of Passion. I could already hear the song finished, and he had a title because he had originally written the track, I think, for Madonna. Right?
Yeah, well, not for Madonna, but I wrote it, and then she had lyrics for it.
Well, I kind of played on that, and I changed it to In Times of Passion because I knew I could build a story on that.
My first fight wasn't supposed to happen. I had been hanging around the gym. You know, they said they was going to some fights one day. And I was like, yo, I want to go to fights. I remember Jimmy O, the guy telling me, okay, you can go help and learn, watch and see how I go. I remember going to the fights. It was out in Staten Island. This was back in the 80s. There wasn't no Metro card, just the tokens. And I remember we was there and they was getting ready to fight. And he was like, y'all got light heavyweight? I still didn't think he was talking about me. He actually, he said, yeah, I got it, boy. And then he came, he said, oh, you fighting? I didn't even have no book. I didn't have nothing. I didn't even have no boxing trunks. My homeboy that fought, Felipe Gomez, he weighed 135 pounds. I was like 180, 75 pounds, something like that. Yo, he made me put on them shorts. Yo, they was tight.